Hello and welcome. Today what we're going to do is clamshells. Clamshells are great. You can use this as part of your warm-up, or it can actually, in terms of activating the glutes and just overall lower part of the legs, and as well as also working on lateral movements. And what I mean by lateral movements is just imagine, again, moving side to side. Great thing about clamshells, you're down on the ground, you're super safe, and low probability of getting hurt. But we want a biggest bang for our buck. So when you use a band, you don't have to use a band. You can go through this progression without a band, but just for today's purposes, we're going to be using a band. So if I take the band, we're going to go around both legs, and we're going to bring that band up all the way above our knees. Now, you can add an additional band below the knee as well, but for today's intent and purposes, we're just going to primarily focus on using one band and having that above the knee. Don't want to have it on the knee, want to have it above the knee. So from here, a quick check down. We're going to get to lay it down. Now, what I want those heels in line with your glute, okay? Bringing those knees up as close to the chest as possible. Big thing here, we're working that glute max, so we're working that outside glute. We'll turn on those lateral leg muscles or outside quad muscles, IT band, so forth, so on, right? So from here, I like having my top hand is going to be pressing down into the ground, right in front of the middle of my chest. Heads down. Big thing here, we're going to just try to keep those heels together, okay? Remember, we're trying to think glute, we're thinking backside. So I'm here, and all I'm going to do is just open up and come down. Where I see a lot of faults at is a lot of times folks will just go through it, right? Just crank it out. We want to be mindful, right? Big thing here, we're trying to be at biggest bang for our buck. Every movement matters, every exercise matters. Set, reps, it all matters. So I'm here. See, if I add a tempo, I can go 4, 4, 4, right? So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, bracing. 2, 3, 4. Come down. 2, 3, 4. I can go as many sets and reps as I want to with that. But the biggest thing here is I want to activate that glute, activate that lateral or outside leg muscles, group of muscles, as well as turning on that core stabilization. Nice, safe, and secure. Of course, we definitely want to do both sides. Remember, same thing. We're checking it down. Knees up as high as possible. Glutes and heels in line with each other. And from here, I'm just coming up, keeping those heels together, really squeeze. You have to go mind to muscle, squeeze, right? If we don't, then we can easily just swing it out and we feel absolutely nothing. You have to mentally squeeze that muscle and make it contract and make it do the work to turn on, or as an actual exercise. So that's a nice simple way of doing clamshells with a resistance band, but you can also do it without a resistance band.